Hi folks, welcome to another Stall13.com video. With me is Libby. Libby, how old are you?
16.
She's 16 and I want you to show people your scar. She was on a horse. She got knocked off, bucked off the horse?
No, the saddle slid over.
Oh, the saddle slid over on the horse and she fell off, and she now has a really huge scar with a steel plate. You can actually feel it. It's kind of gross actually. In her arm. Gives me the heebie-jeebies, and you can put this back on if you want. But here's the problem she's 16 years old. Whether she's 16 or she's 45 or 80 isn't the point. There are so many people that when they have a really severe horse accident, they're done. And what I mean by done is they have in their heart the love for a horse, they have in their heart to get on a horse, but their mind says, stay the hell away from a horse. Look what she went through. She went through surgery, pins, plates, because actually you're kind of worried, right?
A little bit.
Well, a lot. Otherwise you
Yeah.
wouldn't be talking to me.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I do is, besides working with abused horses, I tell people I work with abused people that have been abused because of an accident. This saddle slipped and now she's worried about being on a horse. When you get, you've made some videos. People are going to see you in videos. You're obviously okay around them, so it's not about being around them, it's being what?
On them, and just like, I don't know, I get really tense whenever.
When you get tense, do you find that you're like reliving the moment? You see yourself
bit, yeah.
falling?
Yeah.
And then you remember emergency room, surgery, cast, pain, not being able to brush your teeth, comb your hair, kind of stuff, the whole 9 yards?
Yeah, like, get me off.
That's actually normal, and it's actually a design flaw of a person. Is that it's so much easier for us to reflect and remember bad things than it is good things. One of the things I always do is I have this is the first conversation that you and I are going to have. I'd like you to come out to the ranch, out at the home place, and we'll do some work with you. And whether you get on a horse or not, I don't care. It's none of my business, because that is a choice you have to make. Unfortunately, right now, you almost feel out of control because your mind is making choices that your heart doesn't like. I saw how much fun you had making videos, and how, we're having fun making videos and you're loving on the horse, but yet at the same time you had a different look in your eye when one of the other ladies that was making videos got on the horse. You looked up, but then you looked down. See, subconsciously, you started to, even though it was someone else, when you saw another person get on a saddle, you looked up and immediately you went down. Now, I'm kind of cheating because I've had a couple people talk to me about you. So I don't want you to think I'm like some mind reader. I'm not, but they kind of told me. So I've been able to do my homework, which is what I do. I don't want to come into this cold and not help you. The first thing I want you to think about doing is, you know what a teeter-totter is? Okay, a teeter-totter is an old kid's apparatus in a park. It's just a long board, and when one person is high up in the air, the other person is low. And you just go back and forth, up and down. Or a balance scale where you weigh, and like one side of the scale is higher or lower. You understand that? Okay. Pretend your mind has two piggy banks. Okay? All the good things about horses have been robbed from the good horse piggy bank. And with your surgery in your arm and all that stuff, everything is now overloaded in the bad horse piggy bank. Because you have millions and millions of dollars in the bad horse piggy bank, and the good horse piggy bank is about broke. Not even enough money to make Rice Krispie squares. So what you do is you have to realize that there is a part of you that is always going to have bad things. But then there's a part of you that still has good things, and always things went well. Like today, all good things are with a horse. Well, what that is that's a deposit in the good horse piggy bank. And at the same time that you make a deposit of a good memory, you're actually withdrawing a bad memory out of your mind. It's kind of a little game, but it actually works. And it can be anywhere. You can be in the bathroom, you can be laying in your bed, you can be at work, you can be at school, you can be anywhere. And all of a sudden, you're going to have a nice thought about a horse. Well, you say, this is a good thought. And before you know it, what you're doing is you're actually training your mind to think good instead of bad. Because right now, your surgery and your accident, it's just like really bad.
Yeah.
And if someone tells you they know what you're thinking and they know what you feel like, they're really full of crap. They don't. Unless they have a scar in the same plate and the same time as you, don't listen to them, because they don't.
Yeah.
The only thing I can tell you is I can tell you that whether you ride or not is literally up to you. And it might be tomorrow, it might be next week, and I don't know, you may never ride. And it really depends on how much time you spend with your piggy banks.
Yeah.
And how you look at it. And you know, there's a lot of people that are going to say, oh, when you fall off a horse, the first thing you should do is get right back on the horse. Well, you'd probably cry, you'd be shaking like a leaf, and what would it do? It'd make a deposit in what? No, the wrong one. The bad pig, yeah. Yeah, so you're understanding.
Yeah.
Well, why would you want to do that? That's just making things worse, right? Well, don't allow people to do that. If they're talking to you like that, just say, mind your own business, or shut up, or just, blah, blah, you know, ignore them. Because now that you understand this, I want you to think for a while. I want you to think for however long and think about this little theory, the piggy banks. And I'm going to give you my number so you can call me. I'll give you my email. Well, everybody here's got it, so it's pretty easy to get a hold of. And I just want you to, every once in a while, tell me how many times you have a deposit in one and a withdrawal in the other. And when you start to have more of the good versus the bad, well, then it's time to maybe try to spend some time with a horse. But there's no sense rushing. Are you in a hurry? No, because I'm not in a hurry to feel bad. I don't know anybody who is. So it's not going to do me any good to force you or to make you do something that you don't want to do. You know, folks, these are things to consider when you've had a mishap or somebody else does. Is even though the mishap happened really quick, the memories are there forever. We're not going to tell her to forget, because she's never going to forget. That's just stupid. But what we can do is we can literally bank good memories, and we can overflow good memories that literally suppress and almost overshadow that scar on her arm. Just something to think about. This has been another Stall13.com video. Take care of yourself and your horses. You did good.